So I had been trail running for about 9 months, and the last 2 months of that, I started getting really bad knee pain in my left knee. So I went to traditional PT for about 3 or 4 months, and saw pretty much zero results from that. So I was searching for something else and something different. And I came across this on Instagram, and um, I spent about 2 weeks debating if I was going to reach out just because I wasn't sure. But I looked at a lot of other testimonials and results, and I decided to reach out. So we had a few really great initial conversations, and I felt really comfortable about it. Um, and I just knew it was the right fit to just give it a try. What I liked the most off the bat was how everything was so customized to me and my journey and what I was trying to get out of it. And it was so specific. And every day there was check-ins online just to make sure that I felt okay and the workouts were going well. And we adjusted things pretty much weekly throughout the program, which I loved so much because it just felt so special and specific. And like I was really being taken care of, which I to this day love so much. So over the last few months, I've gotten so much stronger. I've run so much more than I thought I would. I really at one point thought I was just going to have to stop running, which would not have been not have been good. So, um, especially the last, I would say 3 or 4 weeks have just been amazing. Really didn't think I would get to where I was, sprinting at 7.5 or 8 on a treadmill, for 7 or 8 minutes at a time and running my trails and going running with my group of friends again. So it's just been an incredible experience, and I'm just super grateful that I found this program. I would recommend it to anyone that was having struggles and kind of just like didn't know where to start, because it really is so personalized and customized to you that I was just blown away by that, compared to just the traditional PT that I had been doing and going to, where it was kind of just like you're going to fit in the same box as everyone else that I see that day. Um, so I really like that, and I just felt really taken care of and supported the entire time, um, which was amazing.
It's been super fun working together. Obviously, it's a journey with
Yep,
rehab.
yep.
When did you start to like realize like, okay, this is like something different and I'm actually gonna be able to get better?
I would say within the first month. So by week 4, I feel like something switched mentally. And that was the other thing too. Like I wasn't just getting the support for all the physical stuff and the workouts. There was like that mental aspect too, where you were helping me just shift my mindset and be more positive and not just go into a run thinking like my knee's going to hurt again. And that shift alone, just like those couple messages you would send me like the mornings of like one of my longer runs, was so crazy. Like I didn't even think that that would be such a huge part of this too. But so within a month, I started to feel a little shift, and then I would say within that 6 week mark, things really took off for me, just as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, you bring up a good point because obviously, like physically you're healing, but also mentally you need to
Exactly.
heal. You need
Yep.
to be able to trust in your body, trust in your
Hmm.
knee. Sometimes you just need someone kind of preaching to you and
Yep.
saying like you're
Yep.
gonna
And
be
I
able
didn't
to
have,
get
yeah, I
better.
just didn't have that, and it was just so great. You would just send me these, positive reinforcement messages that would just change the whole like mindset of my day and my runs and my workouts. So that I don't know if you even know that you're doing that, but it's those little things are just huge for just like the overall recovery. And it's like you said, it can be a lengthy process, but you just taught me how to be patient and just what to focus on. And I have a busy lifestyle with a full-time job and two little kids, and so it you fit it into everyone's schedule and life. And it just takes 20 minutes a day for some of the workouts. And I think people probably think you need to put hours a day into it, and you really don't. 20 minutes a day, like, as you're progressing to start, was all I needed. And that was huge too, because it made my life easier and fit into my, I didn't really have to shift things in my schedule. I just could fit it in when I could.
Yeah, maximum efficiency and like
Yeah.
being able to actually have time for running and for life. And
Exactly,
like
exactly.
fast forwarding to today, like what is your running looking like?
So I've been doing back to my long runs, hour and a half runs, pretty much no pain at all. And then, getting back out on the trails the last couple weeks has been huge. I've been able to keep up with, my running group and not stop and walk or have any issues after the runs. So that's been huge. So, the last 2 weeks have probably been my biggest 2 weeks since I started the program because I feel like I'm back and we'll be signing up for my next half marathon and then hopefully even a longer run in the fall. But I know that now I was scared to sign up for something and now I know I can, which is amazing. So
Yeah, you're more than prepared.
yeah,
Like I said,
yeah.
it's been super fun working together. Anything else that you want to add about working together?
Um, I just appreciated from the first conversation we had how comfortable you made me feel. I know it's probably a lot for you to, juggle your life and dealing with all your clients too, but you really make it seem like you care and you put the time in and, you know, you're really available all the time if I have questions or and you get right back to me. And that was just huge because I just knew that I had like you as my rock throughout the whole thing. And I had just had such easy access to you that, it's not like I never felt like I was like alone on an island trying to figure this out. So the support is just incredible. No, I
Yeah.
mean like really you are wonderful. You're so patient and kind and you really just make me feel like you care and I'm sure all your other clients feel the same way and